Hello, hello. Good day to everyone. Grand Rising. I already did my protection prayer, so let's get into it. May this message find whoever needs it for healing, for your greatest good. We are going to begin with some tarot. And we have the Emperor, so leadership, promotion, structure, law and order, stability, and authority. So maybe you are in this energy right now. You're in the Emperor energy. So strong energy. Boss energy. So, all right, what else do we have for the boss? The Emperor. This is Aries energy, fire, and it is a major arcana. Three of Swords in reverse. So you are recovering from some type of heartbreak, betrayals, letting go of pain, so you're healing. So that's very good. Very, very good. This is Knight of Wands. So anger, impulsiveness, recklessness, haste, and delays. All right. So the Knight of Wands is usually a very passionate. He's usually the F-boy of the tarot. But it looks like in reverse, he's a douche. So he's angry. The Hangman, reverse, ego, inability to change, fear of sacrifice, stalling, disinterest. Ugh. So maybe you are healing, but not in the best way, whether this is you or someone that's connected to your energy. But this is an Emperor energy, so gosh. Okay. So someone in authority, this can be a boss, someone in a leadership position that is recovering or letting go of pain, but they're doing it in a reckless way, impulsive. They have anger because they don't want to change. There's a fear of sacrifice, disinterest. They don't want to see things in a new perspective. They're pretty stuck in their mind, their way of seeing things. Come on, Emperor, you're better than that. One more. Just really giving like you know those bosses like in movies and they're kind of jerks all the time, and it's because they were heartbroken a long time ago, so they're just angry and like they come in and bark orders, and you know they're stuck in their ways, and then they meet someone and then they become like this teddy bear giving everyone extra days off. Overtime. It's Christmas when it's not Christmas. What else for this Emperor? I hope they're not acting in Knight of Wands, because Emperor is also fire energy, right? Yeah, it's also fire, see? Aries energy as well. All right. One more. Seven of Pentacles. Perseverance, diligence, investments, and hard work. Okay, so are you working just drowning yourself in work so that you don't have to heal properly? So that you don't have to face? Whoa. I didn't see that, but the moon flipped over, or it was flipped over. Nothing else is flipped over, so maybe you're working hard to kind of drown out your emotions. Illusion, unconscious, risk, intuition, caution, confusion. There's something you're not saying. There's something in here that you're not saying, and it's hidden, right? Is there a risk you want to take? It's in your subconscious. Yes, yes. Yeah, I feel like this Emperor is really drowning himself in work. Because he's trying to let go of pain, but it's making him angry. Because you're not really dealing with it, right? The Hangman in reverse is, you know, stalled. Fear of change. Are you stuck in your head, my friend? Because the unconscious, that's the mind, right? Intuition. Whoa. One more and we'll move on to what's the tea. Get a little bit more. One more, please. Yep. Ooh. The Nine of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a very independent energy. Pentacles are moolah, you know, material stuff, very abundant. Can you see her? So I want to say that the Emperor is heartbroken. So this Emperor energy is heartbroken. He's, you know, trying to recover, and maybe he's not doing it in the best way. And that's why he's, you know, doing things impulsively, being a little reckless. And it's because he has an inability to change. Fear of sacrifice, he's stalled, probably in the mind. So I feel like you're drowning yourself in work because of this illusion maybe that you were in, you know, or this, because it's all about intuition. Look how those wolves are like howling at the moon. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you're keeping this close to your chest. But you're going from the Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, so you are working hard. You're getting prosperity. You're working through whatever this is. And you're making money. And that was the what did I say that was? The King of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Where's my guy at? King of Pentacles. So financially inept, stubborn, greedy, indulgence, and sensuality. Careful. Because if you're going from the Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles and then a King of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, you're going from the Nine of Pentacles, and then this was what came up next. Money, money, money. Are you being greedy? Because you're going from king to knight. This is an offer. Because you were being greedy. Okay. So you worked hard through this unconscious problem you've got going on. You worked your way up to the Nine of Pentacles, to abundance, luxury, success. But then you're stubborn and greedy, indulgent. However, don't fret. You have an offer coming in. And that is the Knight of Pentacles. So, and that does make sense. I mean, if you went from the Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, this heartbreak has you all fucked up. It looks like. So, you know, turn this Hangman from reverse to upright. Have a new perspective. Look at things differently. You know what I mean? So that you can change this from being reversed to upright, to abundance, prosperity, leadership, wealth, leadership. So, I mean, you do have the King of Pentacles energy within you. It's just, you're being greedy. You're being a bit greedy. So, don't be greedy, because you have more coming in. You have an offer coming in because of your hard work, because of your productivity. So, I would say, you know, heal properly. You know, don't be impulsive. Don't go out spending your money, you know, getting crazy with the drinks or whatever indulgences you have. Whether it's shopping online, you know, all that good stuff. Because why? Tell us more. Gosh, these cards are ginormous. So what's the tea on this? What's the tea on this? Because we have an Emperor who's heartbroken, and they're not really saying anything because it's a subconscious thing. They're keeping it close to their hearts. And it's making them angry, reckless, impulsive. They don't have perspective, so they're stalling. They're working hard to get over this heartbreak, going from the Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, which is improvement in the material world. And then, boom, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Pardon, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's because you're being, you know, greedy. Or indulgence, again, indulgent. So, I mean, you have a Knight of Pentacles, which is an offer coming in. So, talking shit, gossip behind your back, spreading lies, smiling in your face, wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. So this is what came out. Again with the no changes. Inability to change. That's the Hangman in reverse. Talking shit. Is that the heartbreak? Gossip behind your back, spreading lies. Is that what's hidden? Gossip behind your back. So hidden. Smiling in your face. Two-faced. This is yucky energy. All right, so what else do we have? So who's talking shit? What? Rejected, ghosted hard, ignored and erased. So that's why you're angry, because you were rejected. That's why you're heartbroken. That's the Three of Swords. So you're trying to forgive, but you're talking shit. This feels like yesterday's. Yesterday's was like a lover who got thrown to the curb and then he became a hater. So that's why, huh? You were rejected and that's why. Oh, your ego's bruised because you're in an emperor position. You're in a leadership position. Rejected, so now you're talking shit. That's what you get for wasting time. Feels like you didn't act fast enough, huh? No changes, but you're limited. Okay. What else? Inside scoop, looking closer, nosy, up in your business. Damn, this feels like a stalker, bruh. Inside scoop, looking closer, nosy, up in your business. Oh, dude. Yeah, this does say heartbreak all over it. But did you break your own heart? You're all talking shit over here. Is this you or them? Whoever's in your energy, whoever. Ooh. Ego, hurt ego. Ego getting in the way of a relationship, etc. Ooh. Oh no. Thought you were too good, eh? I'm the best, I'm this, I'm that, me. Ugh. See what happens? The top of a mountain is the bottom of another. Fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. Damn. There you go. There's the King of Pentacles in reverse. Financially inept, stubborn, greed, indulgence, sensuality. All right. What else? Yikes. Emperor, what did you do? And this is just energy. It could be a female or a male. But I mean, have a knight, an emperor, a reversed knight, and a reversed king. It's giving very much so male. Right? Oh, I got two. Okay, okay. Ew. All right, so we have caught a case. So sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. Gross. See what happens? Oh my god. And then obsessive lover, clingy, controlling, can't let you go, karmic, and chaotic. So watch out for people like this. Because, oh my gosh. This person was talking shit. They wasted your time. They're heartbroken, or you're heartbroken because they were rejected. Now they're looking closely into you. Their ego's all hurt. They were fake flexing, so they're probably in some type of financial shit right now. You know how they say, I don't know if, like for their ego, when they feel unwanted by one person, they go after the next and the next and the next and the next. So that makes sense with, you know, catching a sexual infection and all that stuff, fake flexing. And they couldn't find you again. So they became obsessed. Maybe with your energy, with the thought of you, with the memory of you. So, ew, that energy is yucky. But let's get an emotion card. What is the emotion for this energy? If I get something positive, I quit. One more shuffle. If I don't get anything, I'll pull from the top. Skepticism involves questioning and critically examining everything, urging you to see things clearly, not just accept them blindly. Skepticism drives you to think deeply, helps you make wiser decisions. So, yeah, whoever this is definitely needs to make wiser decisions, because you may need therapy. You or them needs therapy. Whoever, take this how it resonates. But I mean, you're making the bank, man. You know, you're making money. You're in Emperor energy. You went from the 7 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. And you probably have the potential for King of Pentacles, but it's in reverse because you're fake flexing. You're being greedy. You're financially inept. And you're doing all of this to probably soothe your broken heart. You know what I mean? Talking shit, wasting time. You feel rejected, so now they're stalking. It's all because of the ego. You ended up catching some type of yuck for them. And you know, now they're obsessed and probably don't know how to deal. But rest assured that should you resolve all of that, your hard work is going to pay off. You're going to have an offer coming in and things will be okay. So we have Aquarius in the 5th house. The 5th house is all about pleasure, good fortune, creativity, entertainment, children, birth. So, and Aquarius is about, you know, generous, independent, logical. So logical. And unique. So settle down, maybe? Settle down. I mean, 5th house, you have good fortune. Yes, it's here. Good fortune. Use your logic, you know. Take a moment, pause, breathe, recalibrate, and move forward. You know, life is life. Life is gonna life be lifing. So get back up, dust yourself off, and you know, just get back up. It's hard, not impossible. I wish you all the best and recovery, financial, emotional recovery, and recovery in your health. But really, you know, take a closer look within and just let go, heal. All right, everything will be just fine. All right, blessings everyone. Till next time.